Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Perry Municipal Authority. It is March 19, 2018. Roll call, please.
Kolar.
Here.
Gilbert. Franklin.
Here.
Hicks.
Here.
Ahern.
Here.
Seabolt. Morrow.
Here.
Stroller.
Here.
Johnson.
Here. I do declare a quorum. Reverend Joshua Bell is here this evening to lead us in our invocation. Sir?
Would you please pray with me? Almighty God, first let me say thank you on behalf of all who are gathered here today. Thank you for your many and abundant blessings. Thank you for life itself, for the measure of health we need to fulfill our callings, for sustenance and for friendship. Thank you for the ability to be involved in useful work and for the honor of bearing appropriate responsibilities. Thank you as well for those who have the freedom to embrace you or the freedom to reject you. Thank you for loving us even so from your boundless and gracious nature. In the scriptures you have said that citizens ought to obey the governing authorities since you have established those very authorities to promote peace and order and justice. Therefore I pray for our mayor, for the various levels of city officials, and in particular for this assembled council. I'm asking that you would graciously grant them wisdom to govern amid the conflicting interests and issues of our times, a sense of the welfare and true needs of our people, a keen thirst for justice and rightness, confidence in what is good and fitting, the ability to work together in harmony even when there is honest disagreement, and for personal peace in their lives and joy in their task. I pray for the agenda set there before them today. Please give an assurance of what would please you and what would benefit those who live and work in and around our beloved city of Perry. It is in your most blessed name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend. Item 1 is the consent agenda. Receive and approve the minutes of regular PMA meeting of March 5, 2018. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Thank you. Roll call, Dixie.
Kolar.
Yes.
Franklin.
Yes.
Hicks.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes, thank you. We'll move down to item 4, comments from those assembled. Those assembled about the PMA this evening. Seeing none, we move on to item 5, proclamation, commendation, reports, and inquiries of the governing body. Council, staff. Seeing none, we move on to item 6, new business. Is there any new business before the PMA this evening?
Motion to adjourn. Second.
Roll call, Dixie.
Kolar.
Yes.
Franklin.
Yes.
Hicks.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes. Thank you. I call to order the regular meeting of the City Council of the City of Perry. It is March 19, 2018. Roll call, please.
Kolar.
Here.
Gilbert. Franklin.
Here.
Hicks.
Yes.
Ahern.
Here.
Seabolt. Morrow.
Here.
Stroller.
Here.
Johnson.
Here. I do declare a quorum. The consent agenda is before you, A through J is presented. Is there anything you want to remove for further discussion or approve as presented?
Motion to approve as presented.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Kolar.
Yes.
Franklin.
Yes.
Hicks.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Thank you. Comments from those assembled? Oh, boy. Here we go. Yes, introduce yourself, please.
My name is Betty Dillon, and good evening, Mayor, City Council members, and guests. I am one of the co-presidents of the Perry Area Volunteers, and tonight we'd like to share with you some facts about Campfire in our area. Campfire in Oklahoma started in Perry, and the state's first club met and formed in 1912. The Methodist minister's wife organized this first group using information she acquired back east before her husband was transferred to Perry. The Perry Council received its charter in 1918. Campfire has met in Perry continuously since this time. Our young people participate in a candy sale in December and through February. Anybody here buy a box of candy? I'm sure. This fundraiser gives the youth both an opportunity to set and achieve goals, develop leadership skills. Locally, the members conduct a Halloween carnival And through the carnival, our youth members learn how to work as a team to reach common goals. As a part of Campfire, our youth are involved in a number of activities, service projects throughout the year. The purpose of these activities is to help them discover their interests or sparks, build confidence and awareness of the world around them, and nurture relationships that will last a lifetime. This is achieved through this abbreviated list of our monthly and yearly activities, and they're going to tell you about it. Dylan?
My name is Dylan Wright. I'm just going to tell you guys about most of the stuff that we've done this past year. Our activities this past year have included providing a carnival with prizes for the Perry Carnegie Libraries, last day of the summer reading program. We enjoyed traditional Campfire Club programming, and we did our annual partner with the First Christian Church to do 4 soup kitchens a year.
Jordan.
My name is Jordan. We also participated in the Noble County Fair with displays, entries, and a recruitment booth. We also volunteered in the Oklahoma Home and Community Education Fair concession stand, sponsored a float in the Cherokee Strip, and Christmas light parades.
Say your full name,
Hello, my name is John Meadows, and we've completed the following surface projects: creating Halloween, Christmas, Valentine, and Easter treat bags, conducting our annual community Halloween carnival, providing Christmas tree favors for Perry Memorial Hospital.
Hello, my name is Caleb. We were busy in December, caroling along with providing bingo with prizes for Green Valley Nursing Home residents. We were participating in the Hunger Awareness Campaign and providing food boxes with hams for 2 families at Christmas time. As well, helped to stuff 450 gift bags with items for the youth Christmas stockings for the Noble County Christmas store. Toys and gifts were donated by members for the store also.
Hello, I'm Millie Mouton. We also mailed over 400 candy and nut items overseas through Operation Pioneer Spirit as part of the Campfire's Candy for Troop program last November. And we also will be hosting a VIP banquet to recognize our youth and adult volunteers in April.
Hi, I'm Christina, and we conclude each summer with our day camp with 2 overnight stays at Camp Tendaco, and over 50 youth and adult members donated over 4,000 hours of community service this past year. Several of our members received the Presidential Service Award.
Hi, I'm Mariah Wright. The last time we came and talked to you all, I had talked to you about our 4 candidates for our WOHELOs. We brought a couple of those with us tonight so you could actually see the work that we talked about. 2 of those kids are with us tonight, Billy Mouton and Dylan Wright. And I point that out because these kids are beyond high school and they're still here. It's spring break and this is our collection of kids. And so Campfire means a lot to them. And, last May we did graduate the 4 kids. They all received their WOHELO. That's the highest level of achievement they can get with Campfire. So it's a huge accolades to our community for our kids to do that.
My name is Lucas Peary, and we appreciate all the work that is being done out at Camp Tendaco. Also, we are very excited about the plans for the future. At Camp Tendaco in June 2017, we were fortunate to serve 57 youth members and non-members. We did this with the help of 16 adult volunteers that worked day and night to make sure everyone felt included and had a safe, wonderful, fun week.
I hope several of you got to see the Perry paper last Saturday. It had a full-page ad about Campfire. We are 108 years old as of Saturday. Campfire was born on St. Patrick's Day. Tomorrow night, we are going to go as a group to the nursing home and play bingo with them and sing camp songs. There's a lot of residents that will know about Campfire. Some of them were even in Campfire through the years. So, do any of you have a question or comment you'd like to make about Campfire? Well, thank you for letting us share our time, and I guess Gordon will sign this.
I gotta
And if we
get-
could get a picture with you.
I gotta get the test first.
And I would
Can't
point
just
out
trust
that,
my signature.
I would point out that Cancelman Morrill is also an adult leader at Campfire as well, so we appreciate him.
And any of the rest of you that would like to come out and
Sure.
play, you're more than welcome.
Hey, I was out there one afternoon.
Yes, yes, Horton came out and played.
Here, Miss Dillon.
Ready? Yeah, just push this button. You want to be in our picture?
Now, if you want the little one in the picture, you need to lift him. Someone needs to
Pick him
lift him.
up.
We can
Okay, if you want the little one in the picture, he'll need to be lifted up.
Let Dylan hold you up so you can get in the picture. He's not there.
All right. Sign it.
That's my idea. Boy.
Look at that first.
Did you get one?
Thank you, Gordon, and thank you, council, for letting us met us.
Thank you.
Betty.
Thank you all.
Would you mind having everybody? Yes. Members, as you leave, please sign the book for our attendance.
Thank you.
And they're gonna sign, so you might wanna go that way to start your meeting. We got a lot of. Yes, you can give it to me. Can't sign your name. You're too good. One of these days.
Check on the chocolate. I want to say thank you to Campfire and all its volunteers. They've got a lot more people to work with them and a lot more kids. I spent one afternoon at camp, had a great time, visited every little campsite. They're quite creative. Even when it rains, they're quite creative.
One thing that some people don't realize is we have membership from Highway 33 all the way up into Wichita, Kansas. And those there was what, 6 or 8 came from Wichita Friday night for our slumber party.
That's awesome.
So,
Thank you, Eddie. All right, that takes care of item 5, unless any of you councilmen have a report. Next is the city manager's report.
Thank you, Mayor. Our new commercial building inspector, Craig Higley, is on the site and has been very busy the last couple of weeks reviewing site plans, which those projects will be releasing to the public here shortly. He's been investigating a particular building on Main Street, make certain that the walls are correct and the structure is looking good. Reviewed plans for a new aggregate building at the street yard. Consulted with a business who's interested in the Rumble Vance building, or the Vance building, and reviewed plans for remodeling of a current facility in Perry. So we appreciate Craig being with us. We're excited to have him. He was at Main Street event the other night and met and had a meet and greet. He was very excited about that, so as were we. Denali Water has started their cleanup at the wastewater plant and will be moving to the wastewater treatment plant shortly. They worked over the weekend cleaning all the cattails out. Tyson has a before picture and after picture, which we'll put on the invoice during the next month. It's a stark difference, it really is. So the project is moving well. Urban Contracting is in to finish the last leg of the sewer project. That's going south of the Heritage Center. So we're excited. We're going to be able to wrap that up. So, any questions about the report? Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Questions, comments? Seeing none, move on to item 7, our Chief Financial Officer's report. Mr. Meacham.
Since Jim missed me so much the last couple of meetings, I wanted to make sure and say, hey, Jim, I'm back.
Welcome.
Oh, thanks, sir. I appreciate it. Not that I don't love the rest of you guys, it's just, Jim just made me really feel like I've been lacking in my duties or something lately, so I wanted to make sure I said that. He's been gone too? Even better.
We do send our regards with your assistant each and every time she shows up.
Yeah, she's always just so disappointed about that. Anyhow, you guys have in front of you, the cash schedule, and now that I have Earl sitting next to me, he's probably gonna tell us more about these numbers even than I know about them, with the history of what's going on, so I always have to be very careful, in those comments as I make them. You will see though that, our net changing cash for the month, on that cash schedule, $48 loss. We don't get much closer to zero than that, honestly.
That's amazing.
Matter of fact, I can't remember a time that our net changing cash was that close across all the funds. Mind you guys, this is all the money that comes in and out of the city, day in and day out. So, not that it really matters, as we always look, our most important part is those unrestricted cashes, and where those balances are set. Jumping over to the budget versus actual, as I kind of hit each month, I try to pick out the highlights of what we're looking at. You guys can look at the percentages. 66, 67% is really where we should be this month as we roll out. That being said, we just did budget amendments in January, so if we missed really bad, it looks bad on us. So as you look down through there, as far as the expenses go, we don't expect to see much of a variance in this month. Not that any month going forward we will see that, but we took a bunch of things up, we took some things down. We've moved monies around. Pretty much whenever you look at this, you're going to see February falls right in line with what we expect it to be and where we expect to go. One item of note, actually, one big item of note on this is our hotel motel tax receipts for the month of February were significantly below where we've been recently. $11,000. We haven't seen our hotel motel tax collection that low since before we upped our percentage, to the 8%. So that being said, it's an item that we will continue to watch. It's something that we will continue to look at. We did have full remittance, so it wasn't like we were short of remittance. It was just hotel motel was down for the month of January. People staying in the hotels. So we'll continue to watch that. Nothing of alarm that I want to bring to you. That the collected cash in that account is still over about $180,000 that we've had accumulated in restricted hotel motels. So we're setting fine as far as that goes. Jumping on to the utility piece, as you'll see, we're setting pretty strong for the year in our overall net income. The budget versus actuals, we're really, for this time of year in electric revenues, we are at the low point of all low points usually in January, February. So we will start seeing increases in our usage as we get in. It has been warmer already this month, and we will see as those warmer days kick in, we start to see more and more electric usage. So our gross profit coming out of that will probably be up over what we budgeted by the time we get to the end of the year. I expect that number to continue to trend up. If it does stay as dry, you guys, you go talk to Bryce, he's going to tell you they got rain all day long yesterday. You guys were probably a whole lot more like we were out west, and we got one glancing shower that moved through and not really enough to water. If that water doesn't come back, we will sell a lot of water this spring for yards getting green and flower beds getting going. So we need the rain. I don't necessarily want to sell the water. I'm not about just making the money, but if it continues to stay dry, we will have a record year related to utilities and sales. So that number will be back up even more. On a side note, not included in this, but I know you guys do have a little bit of concern. On the hospital side, we are continuing to monitor the cash flow that is going on there as instructed by you all. I am approving those invoices. We do have a game plan to make it 2 more weeks until we transfer the operating responsibility. There's enough money to cover all of payroll. There will be quite a bit of workout that we have to do. Expecting about $800,000 in accounts payable, still be due whenever we get to April 1st. That number, hopefully we'll get a couple more, we'll get another good collection week this week on outstanding AR at the hospital and next week. And so as long as we get those good collections, there is enough money in the hospital funds to make sure all the payroll is covered, all the vacation payables are covered, all of those, the main liabilities that we wanted to make sure that there was enough cash there, that will be. So from that side, I can go in further on that, but I know you guys don't care other than are we getting the main thing satisfied, and we are getting those satisfied at the hospital. So I want you guys to know that too. If you guys have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. But overall, we're happy with where we're setting at February, and Larry's ready to get started on budgets for next year. So it's always our favorite time of year whenever it comes to budget time.
Always.
So
Was there a push at the hospital to make sure they had all the bills out?
yes, the billing,
The billing, like the accounts
billing
receivable?
for services, yes, they are working through that also.
Because I've been looking for a bill for a long time and it finally showed up this week. So I just wondered if they're like pushing, saying, "Look, let's get these sent out."
They were being very proactive on trying to get everything invoiced. That needs
So I will go pay my $6.19 of it. Okay.
Hey, if you
Hey,
get that
everything helps,
paid,
right?
I mean, hey,
That's the straw, man, that's the
it'll
straw.
pay part of the cable bill next month. So
Okay, any other questions?
make your
comments?
payments.
Thank you. We'll move on to item 8, which is conduct a public hearing on Suddenlink Communications proposal for an extension of the cable license, including receiving comments from the public and making determinations. 1, whether the cable operator has satisfactorily served or serviced during the past license term. 2, whether the cable operator has complied with the terms of the existing license and laws. 3, whether the cable operator has the financial, legal, and technical qualifications to operate the cable system. 4, what are the future cable-related needs and interests of the residents of the city of Perry? Suddenlink Communications given the city notice of their desire to renew the cable television license in the city of Perry. That license expires October 11, 2020. And in the history of it, we will just pause in case someone in the audience wants to say something about Suddenlink. Yes?
Our Suddenlink for the last 2 months at least has been really awful.
Ms. Warner, would you come up here, please?
You know how it works.
Okay. Do I have to say my name too?
Yes, please.
Okay, Betty Warner. And our Suddenlink has been really awful the last couple months. It stops, it starts.
Rewinds.
And it rewinds, yes, and it repeats itself.
Isn't that called buffering?
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
it's
think
called.
that's the term.
It's
I've heard.
terrible.
Yeah,
It's
mine's
irritating,
same way.
whatever it is. And then sometimes, now lately, it's been, when the people go on there, their faces are all sparkly. You can't see anything. So, am I paying a big cable bill? I think I'd get basically the basic, and it's $80-some. And I think that's a little too much for the kind of service we're getting. That's all I gotta say.
I was under the impression that they were gonna be here. Did you contact them?
Oh, yeah, and I am of course surprised. This was, if you remember, the resolution was continued so that we could ensure that it would be a date when they could be here. I didn't, once giving them the date, the time, the location, we're gonna schedule it, what it's gonna be about, I didn't call him back. I mean, I'm expecting him to put it on his calendar. because that was the purpose of the call, to get a time and date. So, you know, really, it's not, it would do no good to go through this without having them here. And so, I mean, at this point, I do recommend that we continue this, that somebody make a motion to continue this to at least.
Would you
the
come back,
next-
Betty? If we do this again?
I might.
Bring friends?
Yes. Well, I've talked to different people and they have the same problem, so.
Yeah, ours has been bad like the last couple
Yeah.
of weeks.
When I was talking to my son,
Do we have a motion to table?
We do have a presentation, but let's not make it tonight. Let's make it when the cable operator's here. So.
Okay, motion to table.
Second.
Roll call, Dixie.
Colburn,
Yes.
Franklin,
Yes.
Hicks,
Yes.
Ahern,
Yes.
Morrell,
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Betty, appreciate you
You're
coming.
welcome.
Thank you, Bryce. Number 9, consider approval resolution 2018-02 of the City Council of the City of Perry, Oklahoma, notifying the public of the publication of the Perry Municipal Code 2018 supplement. Code, setting the price for written copies of the code, directing the city clerk to 1, file a copy of this resolution in the office of the county clerk of Noble County. 2, file a copy of the code in the Noble County Law Library. 3, file at least 3 copies of this code in the office of the city clerk. Background is that staff has worked very hard and put this, got everything up to date in our ordinance. And it's available for those of you who want it to read it. All citizens can get a copy.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and second. Roll call, Dixie.
Colburn,
Yes.
Franklin,
Yes.
Hicks,
Yes.
Ahern,
Yes.
Morrell,
Yes.
Stroller,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes. Thank you. Item 10, reject all bids, proposals for the automatic meter reading system project. The project from January 30, 2018 at 2 p.m. to February 13, 2018 at 10 a.m. And direct city manager to re-advertise the bids upon completion and update of the request for proposal.
So moved.
Have a motion?
Second.
Any questions? Roll call, Dixie.
Colburn,
Yes.
Franklin,
Yes.
Hicks,
Yes.
Ahern,
Yes.
Morrell,
Yes.
Stroller,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes. Item 11, consider approval of termination of economic development agreement with lease dated November 20th, 2017 with Billy Goat Ice Cream Company, LLC, and a limited liability company. They backed out.
So moved.
So moved. Second?
Second.
Have a second. Roll call.
Colburn,
Yes.
Franklin,
Yes.
Hicks,
Yes.
Ahern,
Yes.
Morrell,
Yes.
Stroller,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes. Item 12, consider approval of change order in the amount of $7,306.41 in the negative. The recapitulation, that is a recounting of the numbers, of the final quantities of the reduced materials to rehabilitate taxiway Phase 2 project. Underrun on materials, so this is money back in our pocket.
So moved. Second.
Questions? Roll call, Dixie.
Colburn,
Yes.
Franklin,
Yes.
Hicks,
Yes.
Ahern,
Yes.
Morrell,
Yes.
Stroller,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes. Thank you. Item 13, consider acceptance of the Rehabilitate Taxiway Phase 2 project and begin maintenance bond and deliver all required documents to the FAA. Project's been completed. Approval of this action will recognize completion of the contract, initiate a 1-year maintenance bond, and authorize filing all appropriate documents with the FAA.
Motion approved.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call, Dixie.
Colburn,
Yes.
Franklin,
Yes.
Hicks,
Yes.
Ahern,
Yes.
Morrell,
Yes.
Stroller,
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes. Item 14, consider appointment to the Planning Commission for a commission seat. You taking care of this?
We have 2 positions open on the planning commission. And even though this says term of Larry Belk, it's really for Marvin Dement. And my recommendation is Michelle Williams. Michelle, would you come to the podium, please?
Of course.
I believe you have a bio in your packet there. We're excited to have a new face. She's very committed to Perry. She's one of my classmates, is a member of Leadership Noble County Class 15, so I've gotten to know her over the last few months. And just a great lady with a great passion for this city. So she accepted this appointment, so we're excited to have you here.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Any comments, questions? Motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Thank you all.
Roll call, please.
Kolar.
Thank you, Michelle.
Franklin.
Yes.
Hicks.
Yes.
Iker.
Yes.
Morrell.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you, guys.
We really need people to serve. That's a great compliment to you.
And we'll have Mr. Belk on next council.
All right, now, item 15, new business. Any new business? Seeing none. Item 16, consider convening into executive session for the purpose, 1, confidential communication between the governing body, city attorney concerning certain claims against Perry Memorial Hospital Authority, which the city may need to contractually cover the payment of in order to keep the proposed sublease in full force and effect, as well as the sewer claim the city of the Perry Memorial Hospital Authority, and which disclosure may seriously impair the ability of the governing body to process claims in the public interest pursuant to 25 OS 307B4, and 2, confer on a matter pertaining to economic development of the city of Perry, discussing a business proposal and offer to sell or lease certain real property owned by the city in order to retain employment, payroll for the Perry community, and as public disclosure would interfere with the development and implementation of that proposal pursuant to 25 OS 307C10. Do I have a motion?
Motion to convene an executive session. Second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Kolar.
Yes.
Franklin.
Yes.
Hicks.
Yes.
Iker.
Yes.
Morrell.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes. Motion to reconvene.
So moved.
Second.
Colern.
Yes.
Franklin.
Yes.
Hicks.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes. Item 18, take any action deemed necessary. See none?
Motion to adjourn. Second.
Roll call, please.
Colern.
Yes.
Franklin.
Yes.
Hicks.
Yes.
Ahern.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Stroller.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.